What are some of the habits that you guys have gotten into that have made your partnership really successful, and like made you continue to be a good team from transitioning from working together in your previous role to now as business partners?
I mean, I would say that for one, in the very beginning, we did a really good job of recognizing when each of us were really killing it at something and being like, okay, great. You should always write that part of the deck because you are just so great at that. That'll streamline things. So really identifying the different pieces that we could each own. And then forever on, we're just like, great, you do that, I'll do that. And that sort of, I feel like it's really unspoken now. We don't have to talk about it. We just each take on those different pieces of our business. So that just really has streamlined a lot of things. And it took a little while for us to really recognize what those things were and how to work through that and communicate that. That's one.
And I think just having a partnership in general, I think having someone who can encourage you, and we've talked about this, like you get down at some point, of course.
It's hard.
And then another person to just talk it out and say like, well, what can I do to help you? And do you need this today? Great. Then I'm going to take it on. I might not be the best at it, but I know you need the help, so let me just do it. And so I think that happens daily, if not every minute.
We have a lot of traditions too, which I think helps us just like keep things fun. Like
What?
one of them is so silly, but whenever we like do something really well and we have a lot of success in something, we'll say that we nailed it. Like we technically nailed it, and then we'll go and get our nails done. Which is so silly and so little, but it's just a great reminder. And then while we're getting our nails done, we'll talk about how excited we are or how successful it was or all the lessons that we learned from it. So it's kind of small things like that that you can look forward to and build into your company.
Like little inside jokes.
Yeah. I would say from like a data systems perspective, which might again sound wonky or nerdy, but we were very intentional about tracking a lot of different data points from day one. And so now a year and a half later, we have how many hours it's taken us, how much it cost us, how much the client paid us, all of those data points we have for every single thing that we've done. And it was amazing. Like I made this presentation at the end of last year that showed all of these growth curves for us. And so you're only able to see those growth curves if you do that tracking. And so even though it's hard, I think it's really helpful, and it's a great reflection moment for entrepreneurs. So just being intentional about that tracking, I think, is really helpful.
But you need to treat yourself. Because at some point you just will go crazy and you're like, nothing's coming around and I just feel exhausted. I haven't seen the sunset for 5 months, or whatever it is. Like and just taking a moment to say, you know what, let's just go to happy hour right now. We'll do one of our planning things, but at least we're having a margarita.
What you got cooking? How's about cooking something up with me? Hey, sweet baby, don't you think maybe we could find us a brand new recipe?